What was your favorite movie of the last year, Rich?
Oh,
Tough one, huh?
I'll tell you that I don't remember. I know a funny movie was that one with Gandolfini in it, James
Who? Wait a minute.
James Gandolfini, whatever the fuck his name is.
Gandolfini?
The guy that,
Or Zach?
why'd you help him?
Zach, I can't
The
even say
guy
Zach's
that
last
was fucking on The Sopranos
Yeah, Gandolfini.
forever.
name. Wait, what's his name?
Gadfellini or something. James.
Gadfellini.
Whatever the fuck. You know who I'm talking about. So,
Tony
But you can't
Soprano.
go through life just saying that over and over again. You know what I'm talking about.
whatever. It's early, and I'm not always great with names. He was.
Which
in
movie was he in?
It was a comedy. It was kind of funny where we attack Canada or take over Canada.
Oh, Canadian.
Canadian bacon?
No,
That's old school, right?
no, that was fucking John Candy in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dug him up to do the remake. The one where he, you know what? Check it out. Let's go to the computer.
Let's go to the computer. Rich is directing.
All right, well, let's go to the
Great.
computer.
Let's go to the
We're
computer.
going to the computer now.
There is a gap in I mean, obviously, we're not all that far in age, but there is a definite technological gap that happened
Between Rich and us?
between, like,
Yeah, I think so, too.
yeah, you really are not very technology savvy.
I'm fucking the worst, and it's really starting to scare me because, like,
Yeah.
if you hang out with Bobby, he's got fucking.
yeah.
It's like he's like walking Wall Street only with
knows-
computers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
He's
knows
like,
all the shit that's out.
with his fucking eye touchpad, whatever the fucking eye, that fucking
it's exactly-
that fucking big blackboard computer he walks around with. That fucking, if he had two of them, he could walk down a mountain like Moses. The big tablet. And he has everything on it, and he just knows what to do with everything. He's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
fucking. He's like Mr. Cut and Paste. So
But if you have an iPad, which is what they're called,
Yeah.
you do know everything about it. You
no, you
figure
don't.
it out.
I have an iPhone, and I just. What do I know? I know how to get.
Do you
once
have
in a
any
while.
apps? Do you have
Yeah,
any?
fuck.
Yeah,
I
he's got that bowling
I got
game.
bowling,
app.
and even that now, if I don't throw the first 3 strikes, I get out of the game and start over.
See, that's not good.
That's cheating.
Because my highest game was 279.
But you don't have do you have Facebook on your iPhone?
Yeah, but I'm not really into
do
any
you,
of
do you
that.
do any of your banking on your phone?
My banking,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
They've made it safe, Rich.
Don't worry, Mr. Jew. It's okay. You're not going to lose your money.
No, it's not
You can
that.
fucking use the phone.
I don't bank on the phone.
Why wouldn't you? Pay your bills? There are times you're like, oh, fuck, I got to pay this bill. And you just punch it up on your phone. You punch in the amount.
Well, now-
And there it
Slide
goes.
some shit around and you're
I'm
good.
kind of like, what's that?
It's on my bills.
That's your bill. See, here's the thing
Check
with
your
me.
stocks.
With bills. Oh, I'll tell you the dumb thing I did.
Well, first
But
I want to
here's
hear what your bills. Are you still putting stamps on envelopes?
Oh, really? Yes.
Don't say, oh, really?
Of course.
A lot
How
of
else
people
would you
aren't.
send a fucking letter without a stamp?
No one writes letters, though.
No one writes letters. They
You-
email
Yeah,
or
well,
text.
obviously,
You write
obviously for the baby gift we sent him, he texted me, "Thank you,
Whoa! Yeah,
thank
that's
you."
how you do it in the
You
year
don't-
2010.
You don't
Thank
text
you.
a guy,
I'm not
"Thank you."
fucking sending you a thank you note, you,
You are
fucking
the most
old school
impersonal
fucking
douchebag.
asshole.
Oh, really?
Why are you making it about me?
Why don't you
It was a
send out
nice gift, and I wrote you back and said, thank you for the baby gift.
First of all, you don't
What do you
first of all,
want?
send out a mass email. Here's the thing.
What do you want?
You didn't
It
write me
wasn't
back.
a mass
You didn't write
email.
me back.
I said, tell Bonnie thanks for the
No,
gift, and you never wrote back because I think that's
No.
when you found out
No.
that Bonnie sent me a gift.
No,
By the way, you had
I'm
no
the one
clue
who
that
told
she
Bonnie.
sent me a baby
I told
gift.
Bonnie to send you a gift. Why do you think I got your address? But the reason he wrote back, I wrote him about, oh, we sat next to this guy on the plane, and he goes, oh, cool, whatever. Oh, and thanks for the gift.
Right,
Oh, and
right.
like, that was an afterthought. That's
I
almost.
got to sit down with stationery and write you a fucking thank you note?
No, you know what? You don't even have to. But you could.
Obviously
you could,
I have to.
You
You're
could
taking it
send
very
a,
personal.
You could say. You could send a text or an email. Oh, and go. Thank you for the gift. Not. Oh, by the way, and thank you for. Like that was. You know what I mean? That was. Oh fuck. He sent me a gift. I don't know. When we got gifts, we sent out thank you notes. Maybe they don't do that anymore. Maybe I'm just prehistoric.
You're so old school. It's
Yeah,
so weird.
like
First
with-
of all, yeah, we are sending out thank you notes to aunts and grandmas, like people that would appreciate a thank you note.
Are you
Not-
kidding me?
Not one of my peers. I got to sit down and fucking get stationery out. What's wrong with
Stationery and a quill.
Yes, we
My
are.
dearest
Yeah,
Richard
thank you.
Voss.
Yeah, we are.
I wish to acknowledge and thank you oh so much for like a fucking Civil War love letter.
Yeah, we do send out thank you notes. but
okay.
that's for
A
the older
quill.
generation.
You just get a quill in your hand. Rich has a quill and a little ink thing he dips it in.
I want a guy with a bald head and hair down his back and glasses staring
Yes.
in knickers.
Oh,
No, I said knickers.
oh, okay. I
You think
misunderstood.
he closes his envelopes with that wax shit and the
Yes.
seal?
And the seal.
I have one of
sends
the-
it off on the Pony Express.
Right, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Oh,
My
maybe
text isn't good enough. I'll call your wife.
no.
But,
I
yeah,
guess
we're-
the text is. I guess it.
Yeah,
but,
thank you
well,
notes for fucking ants and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that's old school shit. I really
That-
gotta fucking give you a fucking thank you.
No,
note?
you could send me a Twitter.
Uh,
Send me a picture. You know what? If you would have sent me a sunset picture, one of your
I'm
from
stuck
your
with the
catalog.
sunset. Trust me.
You're-
You know
what?
that I get over 100 sunset pictures a day,
You take
and now
them?
I'm getting sunrises
You mean people send them to you?
every fucking day now. I'm the sunset kid. And if you notice, I haven't tweeted as many sunsets. I'm trying to get out of that world. I really am.
Butch Cassidy and a sunset kid.
Right.
Okay. Well,
No,
so
no,
I,
no,
don't,
I
I love how the
financially,
real shit comes out. This guy is actually mad. He's probably checking his mailbox every day
I'm
for my
not
stupid
mad at all.
thank you
You
note.
kidding
Now,
me? I'm not even mad. I told Bonnie I
well,
was
why
on the
would you
road
bring it up?
for good radio. Why do I bring up short shorts? Because I know how to lead into stuff. That sometimes I'm a setup guy.
Oh, I like that.
You know.
Rich, I got to ask you, with your bills, when you pay your bills, are
Don't
you
forget there
writing
was
out
something else, too,
a
we have to
check?
ask
Oh, yeah.
You're writing out a check.
Yes.
You're
But not only do I write out a check, I have on my bulletin board next to my desk, I have an index card. Okay.
Index
Hold on.
cards.
With all my bills, like mortgage, condo,
Yeah.
health insurance, and then I have June, July, August, and then I check it off when I pay the bill because I have about 15 or 20 bills, so I don't want to fuck up. And then if all my bills are paid for the month by the second week, sometimes I'm a month in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at my checked index card and I'm like fucking so
Abacus on
okay.
his desk.
So if you have it on your phone, you're going, did I pay that bill or did I not
Are
pay
you
that bill?
out of your mind? I could look back months on my phone and see what bill I paid, when I paid it, how much the amount was, the check. I could look at an image of the check itself, the back, the front, after they fucking endorsed it. I mean, I could look at, I could pay a bill right now. I could just sit there and go, oh, wow, I forgot to pay, like, John Hancock or something, and go there and put the amount in and hit it, and I could look at a list of every time I've paid that bill and when I paid it.
What do you mean? You have it like you have a
There's
fucking.
a whole list of all my people that I
Rich,
pay
How
every
do you
month.
do that on your phone? You make a list.
You set it up. Yeah, you make you.
Richie, what?
How about this one? You don't. You could just have the bank take the money out and pay your bills.
Well, I do that now for my mortgage.
automatic for things
my
that are the
mortgage.
same.
Shit.
For the things that are the same. Yeah.
For my mortgage, I have them take it straight out of my account.
You sound like a trainable.
You really do sound like somebody that they give money to and see if he can make it on the bus.
Or make it
There and
living
back.
on their own, but they
No,
have
no,
people
it's just-
constantly stopping over to make sure it
Listen,
doesn't burn
I
the
got
house
so
down.
much shit on my mind.
You got to make sure he's not burning the house down.
I got
Look,
so
we
much
all have
shit
one
on-
family member. Let's be honest with each other here.
No, I got
that
so-
one person you're like, I think he can live on his own. We're gonna have to look after him a little bit, but
I have so much shit on my plate that,
but
if I learn
you're
one
using
thing.
index cards to fucking pay your bills.
No, that's to mark off.
How
that
about
I
you get
paid it.
you have a desk at home?
Yes.
So how about like an inbox, an outbox type of thing? You put all the bills you got to pay in one box,
No, they come
Or one
in. They
tray.
come in and they come. I do. I had that on my little.
and then all
metal
right, everything in this
filer.
tray I got to take care of.
Yeah, I do
and then
that.
You move it over to the other tray where you don't have to take care of it anymore because it's done.
I do that. I do. I file.
Do you put the flag up in your mailbox still? To alert the mailman that Better get my mail today.
See that's
You
that
are so old
technological
school.
gap.
It's so weird.
You are really old school when it comes to there's so many
Everything.
convenient things. It just makes it like this iPhone is so fucking convenient for so many things. I
Will
have
you teach me?
but I have an account. I have an account where I could buy and sell stocks. I don't have to call a broker and hope I get through and get it sell. It's buy, sell immediately.
Yeah, but you know what the problem with that is?
what?
And here's the problem.
Here we go.
All you have to do, without paying attention by mistake, is hit one wrong number, and everything could go.
Yeah, well, don't do that. That's when you look on the confirm trades page, and then before you hit thing, you look and confirm what you just did.
I still go over stuff I write, and then I realize there's mistakes after it. Like you can
Yeah.
make mistakes. You can just draw a blank or that.